Good afternoon, everybody, or anybody who might be on out there. It is a rather peculiar time to be coming on, but this is RobMotive Live, Friday afternoon edition, I guess. Just sitting around, just got done editing some videos, actually, and I thought, kind of hankering for a ride in the Tacoma. It's an overcast day, actually, but it's warm outside. It's actually 79 degrees, and I gotta tell you, it's a little cool with the air conditioning on in here. We'll turn that down a little bit. But anyway, I decided to go out for a cruise. Thought I'd bring you guys with me just to kick around something, and that is another truck. It's that time of the year. Spring's coming, everything's fresh and blooming, and I thought, what a perfect time to buy another truck. But the question is, what other truck, what would I get? So I'm looking for some ideas out there, some feedback too from you guys, the people and gals, the people that watch the channel, of course. What you might be interested in seeing. Obviously, I'm not getting rid of the Tacoma. The Tacoma's here for the long haul, for the long run. It is not going to be going anywhere. But I thought it might be kind of interesting to add maybe a competitor to the channel, right? Something to compare and contrast against the awesome Toyota Tacoma, of which I'm sitting in now. For anybody who might be new, sitting around in the orifice today, doing your thing, and never been here before. What I've got, this is a 2020 Tacoma TRD off-road, manual transmission, 4x4, in the voodoo blue. You can see it a little bit right over there, right? Awesome color for the Tacoma. But what I've been kicking around, and primarily because I get the bug, man. Ang, what's up, buddy? Because I get the urge, and I've got the urge. I get the urge all the time. It's a sickness. Suppose there's always the new Nissan. Hey, now you're jumping ahead of me a little bit. Ang, what do you got in mind so far? Well, I'm really wide open. Of course, there is, as Russell mentioned, that new Nissan Frontier. That thing's supposed to be coming out, I think summer this year. But I'm not sure. I'd actually have to see it. Is it all that, or is it not? I really don't know. I've seen it in print. I've seen videos and things, but I often find that the manufacturers like to create a lot of buzz. Of course, that's what they do. That's what their marketing people are paid to do, right? But they create a lot of buzz, and then when it comes time for the real deal, it's changed. So you're getting a new truck to replace the Taco. No, I'm not. The Tacoma will stay here. It will always be here. Unless something drastic happens. I mean, if I start having mechanical problems, if there's electrical troubles, something insane, and it would really need to be something crazy, then the Tacoma's not going anywhere. I built this truck, I spec'd it out the way that I wanted it, and I'm looking to keep it for the long haul, and so far there have been no issues with it. It's been trouble-free and hasn't given me any reason to want to do anything else. But anyway, what I'm considering, it's really wide open. I mentioned the Nissan, the Frontier. Everybody talks about the Ford Ranger. I'm not a Ford Ranger fan, but I can't say that I necessarily hate the Ford Ranger. I don't. I haven't had one in years. It's been quite a long time. I did have a new one many moons ago. And it was okay. It was gutless, as was every older truck I had. And it really wasn't until recent times, I guess, that mid-sized trucks actually started to get a little bit of oomph. They were always gutless in the past. I had Chevy S10s. I think I either had one or two Chevy S10s or one or two Rangers. And I think it was the Ranger that I had a couple of. And then, of course, numerous Tacomas. I had a Nissan Frontier. That was probably, I think that was the most powerful of the group that I had. I had, back in the day, went and looked at a Dodge Dakota. That thing was horrible. I know there are people out there that complain about the seating position in the Tacoma, at least prior to the new 10-way power adjustable super duper seat. But, you know, that Dodge Dakota, you almost felt like you were laying down when you sat in that thing. It was horrible. The floorboard was too high. Your legs were stretched out. It was bad news. But that's what turned me off. I drove one. I liked the looks of it. But when I drove it, man, it was so uncomfortable for me. And you know, I'm 5'9.5". So I can't imagine somebody who was any taller than I was at all driving that truck. It was horrid. But anyway, the Ford Ranger, that's a possible candidate. I really don't want a Ford. More intriguing to me probably, and one just turned the corner right there, is the Colorado. What is it, the ZR1, ZR2, whatever it is. That might be interesting, and I might even be willing to go diesel in that one. You know, I'm not a diesel fan, but for something different to check out, to try, I might be interested in that. And then, of course, there is the, should I even say it? Probably not. I probably shouldn't even say it, but there is the Honda Ridgeline. I'd probably get banned from the Tacoma world if I brought home a Honda Ridgeline. But, you know, I got to say, it's intriguing to me. They've made it more truck-like, at least in appearance. And I love all the storage in the bed of that thing. It would be kind of cool. Was just going to say Colorado kind of gets my attention. I like how it looks, and it was rather peppy. Yeah, that's the thing. I've heard good things about it. An old buddy of mine on YouTube bought a diesel one I think it was a couple years ago, actually. And he really loved it. So I don't know. Like I say, the Ridgeline, no, I can't imagine getting one of those. It's not out of the realm of possibility. I mean, if Honda gave me one, you know, I'd probably take it then. But would I actually buy one? You know, I don't know, man. And then we get to the full-size realm. You know, there is the new Tundra coming out, in theory, supposedly this year. I'm not so sure you're going to even be able to get one this year. The skinny on that I've heard anyway, is that it's supposed to be released in December of 2021, which is this year. But does that mean you'll actually be able to buy one this year? I don't know. It's a 2022 model, and I'm not so sure that they're not going to do that so late in December that you really won't be able to put your hands on one until 2022, the actual model year 2022. So I don't know. And it would be interesting. I'm very interested to see, because I think whatever Toyota does with the new redesigned Tundra is going to kind of give us a little bit of insight as to what they're going to do with the new Tacoma. So there is a tie-in there to the Tacoma. Honda would be closest and only thing reliability-wise you find to put against the Tacoma. I know, but it's the Ridgeline, man. And again, I don't hate the Ridgeline, but I'm not sure if I consider the Ridgeline really to be a truck. I'd kind of put the Ridgeline in its own category, you know, like SUV with a bed. So I don't know. I'm not even sure if I'd be able to stay in the truck world with a Ridgeline. So I don't know. But anyway, the Tundra, it intrigues me, but I'm concerned that Toyota's not going to do enough with it, and that it's going to be disappointing. And I certainly don't want to go out and sink that kind of money. The Ridgeline is an awesome car. There you go. And soak that kind of money into something that's not that much different, really. I mean, you know, that's kind of the thing for me on the Tundra. I just don't know. And I think Toyota's probably going to release that in stages. You know, there's going to be different trim levels of it released one at a time, like they kind of do anyway. So I'm thinking you're not going to be able to put your hands on maybe what you want until calendar year 2022. So the other thing, of course, is to go completely off-brand and completely insane, and go with some sort of full-size, I don't know, F-150 or Chevy. I do like the new the new Silverados. I think they're pretty sharp. I haven't had a new Chevy pickup truck ever. I've had the Ford F-150, of course, the Tundra, the Ram, but I've never had a Chevy full-size truck. So there is a little bit of interest there for me as well. But again, I don't know. Can you really compare the Silverado to the Tacoma? I don't think so. I don't think that's a fair comparison. And it would depend. It depends on what you guys want to see, I guess. So I'll be interested. Granted, I'm not seeing all of the comments right now because obviously I'm driving. So I'm trying to focus on the road as I go. We just had a truck pull out in front of me. It's always good here. There goes who's that? It's a gray Tacoma. Cool. It's good to see them out. There are always Tacomas out. I can't help but run into them when I get out on the road. So let's see. Silverado Trail Boss looks sick. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that might be kind of cool. The new Tundra is going to be risky. I am sure going to wait maybe until second year of production. That's the thing. But for YouTube purposes, might not be a bad idea to get a first year. To have a full size with the V6 turbocharged, I will just keep the Taco with my V6 option. Yeah, that's the other thing. No matter what I do, it can't be a dog, in any size. I do not like slow vehicles, and I got to be honest with you guys, the Tacoma is borderline. I mean, it's acceptable because I have the manual transmission, so I can control acceleration a little bit more because it's really on me to go through the gears, but it's getting up to those gears or through those gears where, sometimes it's a little lacking. A lot of times I'll talk about on the channel the Tacoma being underpowered, and I guess really more referring to the automatic version, because the automatic will only do what it does, right? I mean, and I'm not referring to any kind of poor shifting or anything, although everybody does. But it'll only do what it does. You really can't do anything more to it, not like a stick. GMC has the multi-use tailgate that is awesome. Yeah, Mark, that's true. That's another thing that I would be interested in experiencing. Kind of like the Ridgeline bed, the GMC or Chevy tailgate, kind of a cool thing. It'd be kind of neat to mess with one. Do you buy a new truck just so you can have a tailgate to play with? Well, I've done worse. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's an interesting setup for sure. And what I'm planning to do, if anybody's interested, I don't want a car lot full of cars, right? I mean, I have several now. I'm not looking for tons more. So I think whatever I get, if I get anything in the form of a new truck, would be something to rotate in and out. In other words, I'd keep it for a while, 6 months, a year, whatever, and in essence, get my money out of it, for channel purposes, of course. I mean, this is my business, right? And then trade it off on something else. That would be Xavier, get a Toyota Prius. How you like yours? But that's kind of my thinking. Whatever I get, I would just kind of rotate out or in and out of the channel so I could try different versions, different brands. I mean, everybody's coming out with new stuff now, right? So it'd be pretty easy to kind of rotate trucks in and out over time. I mean, it really wouldn't be that difficult to do. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. The only thing I really need, and I've been thinking about this, kind of a dream of mine, would be like getting rid of the Jeep or just be on this channel. It would just be on this channel. It would be a part of this channel. I'm not getting rid of the Jeep. I love the Jeep, so no, it's not going anywhere. But one thing I'm thinking, and as the channel grows and hopefully it continues growing, hopefully you guys like what I'm doing, but I would like to get some land eventually, a la Street Speed. He had a great idea there, and I would love to do that. Get some land that I can kick around on myself, since I can't find anywhere to go off-roading around here unless I drive 4-6 hours, whatever, or out to the beach, I guess. But honestly, that's a 3-hour driving trip, both there and back, before you do anything. So it's not that convenient. It'd be nice to have a little plot of land somewhere, in the area, I don't know, that I could go out and kick around on. Maybe throw some dirt on it to get some divots and ruts and stuff or whatever, and just play around on it. That's kind of what I'm thinking for the future. It'd be pretty cool, man. Between the Taco and the Gladiator, you have the best trucks, hands down. Yeah, I think so. But You never know till you have it and try. Waiting to take delivery on my 2021 Tacoma. Joe, that's awesome, bud. What are you getting? What flavor are you getting? Wow, there's a, I don't know what that was. Some kind of a kit looking like Jeep driving down the road. Pretty cool. So yeah, that would be my dream. If I could do that, man, imagine the testing and stuff I could do with them, right? I mean, I could go out, run around, set up my own little course. Of course, then I'd have to keep people off of it, so I guess I'd have to fence it in. The dealer said there's been a delay for the micro switch problem. Yeah, I've heard that. It's actually a computer chip. If you're talking about the Tundra thing, there's a delay there. Semiconductors, I believe. I don't know if that's going to set the Tundra back further than December. My guess is it is. I keep waiting for some kind of a press release or something stating that the new Tundra is not going to be out until, I don't know, first quarter 2022. That's what I look for to happen because of this semiconductor shortage. So we'll see. Anyway, I just want to get on here. I don't want to keep everybody on here too long. I know everybody is working hard out there on a Friday, sitting in the orifice doing stuff for the man. I am so glad I do not have that kind of job anymore. My job is free. Well, free as far as me trying to decide what I want to do and nobody breathing over my neck or back. So I do like that. The other thing is, though, you have to stay motivated and you have to come up with ideas, right? Which hasn't been a problem yet. A lot of people have said I'm full of something, so I haven't had that problem. Anyway, I do appreciate those of you that got on here today. Leave a comment, you guys, and I'll go back and read the comments since I know I've missed several. But let me know what other truck, if any, would you be interested in seeing on this channel in addition to the Toyota Tacoma. My Toyota Tacoma isn't going anywhere. The wife is still recovering, Mark. Thanks for asking. It's been a long road with this thing for her, so still doesn't feel normal, man. Yeah, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That would be good for the video. We only have 7, it looks like, with 38 people on here. So anyway, appreciate you guys being on here. I am gonna sign off and enjoy a little spirited driving in my Tacoma now. Have a great weekend. I may pop up again, who knows. I might start doing more of these, just a few minutes. It's been, I guess, almost 20 minutes, so about twice as long as I planned. But thanks for watching, thanks for being part of the channel, and let me know. See ya, Ang.